So today we're gonna do the order of sharps and flats mirrored on the treble and bass clef, along with drawing two stars that will mirror each other upside down, as you will see later on in this video. So first of all, let's start with the flats. C flat to G flat would be 1, right? And then G flat to D flat would be the second one, right? And then D flat to A flat would be the third line drawn. And then A flat to E flat. And then E flat to B flat, or 3 flats to 2 flats right here. And then 2 flats in the B flat to 1 flat, which would be your F scale. And then we got F to C, right? F to C. Now let's go up the sharps. So C to G, right? C to G. And then G to D, 1 sharp to 2 sharps right here. And then G, D, A would be the 3 sharps. A. And then we have A to E, 3 to 4 sharps. 3 to 4 sharps. And then we have E to B, 4 to 5 sharps, right? E to B. And then we have B to F sharp, right? F sharp. F sharp. And then F sharp to C sharp for the last wumba. Chumbawamba. And there you go. There's your 7 pointed stars for going up the sharps and down the flats or whatever. And then let's mirror them now. Okay, as you can see here, we got going down the flats here, right, on the treble clef, and then we're going up the sharps, so down the flats and up the sharps on the treble clef, right? So, as you notice, the star, like for this one, this star would be going down the flats and then, or down the sharps and then up the flats, right? But if we turn it upside down, it totally mirrors the opposite way, you could say. Whereas this would be going from C to F, going up the sharps, and then this would be going down the flats, right? So if you turn it upside down, it mirrors each other. Now check this out. Going down the flats right here, and then going up the sharps. Now if I were to turn this bad boy around, and let's say we're going to do this on treble clef. So this would be going up the sharps right here. So C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, and C sharp. And then let's say that we're going to change this to the clef, bass clef, right? So for the bass clef, for this scale right here, this is going to be the F scale with 1 flat, right? And that's going to be your shubby flat. And then we got C's B flat scale right here on the bass clef, right? Right. And then for the third flatzilla, we got E flat, right? So E flat. And then we got A flat for the 4th flat scale, right, in green. And then we have D flat tols for the 5th one. And for the 6th one, this would be G flat. And then finally we have the 7th one, or C flat, right? So on the bass clef, going down the flats and up the sharps. So, whew. Alright, so here you go. This is all the flats and sharps. So, as you notice, let's say here, we got going up the flats, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat, all on the bass clef, right? So, let's turn this around, and let's read this on the treble clef, right? So we would be now going down the sharp. So on the treble clef, this would be C scale, and this would be the F sharp scale, and this would be the B scale on treble clef, and then this would be the E scale on treble, A scale on the treble, D scale on the treble, and then the G scale on the treble. So this is going down the sharps, turn it around, right? And now we get to go up the flats on the bass clef. So F, B flat with 2 flats, E flat, 3 flats, A flat, 4 flats, D flat, 5 flats, G flat, 6 flats, C flat, 7 flats, right? So you go round and around and around. And then we also have the reverse, right? So I'm dizzy. So this is going up the sharps on the bass clef, right? So C to G to D to A to E to B to F to C sharp. F sharp to C sharp, that is, on for the sharps, right? Let's turn it around and read it on the treble clef. So going up the flats now. C scale, which is your neutral scale without any sharps or flats. And this is your F scale with 1 flat, B scale with 2 flats, or B flat, E flat, A flat on the treble, D flat on the treble, G flat on the treble, and C flat on the treble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flats, right, on the treble clef, going up the flats, and then going down the sharps, right? So going up the, down the sharps. So from 7 sharps to 0 sharps. Here we go. This is the C sharp scale on the bass clef, F sharp scale on the bass, B scale on the bass, E scale on the bass, A scale on the bass, D scale on the bass, G scale on the bass, and then finally back to C scale on the bass, going down. The sharps are taking away sharps, so going down sharps, going up flats. And again, let's make you dizzy. Woo! Woo! And of course, my ghetto taping. Initially, this was showing where it's going down the flats, and then we get to go up the sharps here, right, for the scales. And this is all on the treble clef, by the way, right? So, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, right? We turn this around, and now, check it out. So, this would be on the bass clef instead of treble clef. This would be going down the sharps, so reducing the sharps, and then going up the flats. So on the bass clef, C, F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, right? So C, F, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B, E, A, D, G, C, right? We turn it around. So C, F, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B, E, A, D, G, C. So it should all mirror each other quite dandishly, if you will. Bye-bye.